Well, now for a birthday party that is not to be missed. CHOC, the Childhood Cancer Foundation of South Africa, is marking 4 decades of helping children and their families through the toughest journeys. Now, families who travel from far for treatment need accommodation and support, and the childhood cancer survival rate in South Africa is on the rise, currently around 55%.
Together, we can keep pushing that number higher with homes like CHOC. So, one of the foundation's proudest achievements is the building of 6 CHOC homes for these families in partnership with CLOVER NUTRIKIDS. Let's check it out.
It's such a special day at the CHOC House of Hope in Pretoria. As you can see, people are starting to arrive to celebrate the 40th birthday of the Childhood Cancer Foundation of South Africa, and I'm so happy to be here.
With plans in full swing for a 6th CHOC home in PE, we celebrated the thousands of children this initiative has already helped.
Sadie, this amazing partnership between the CHOC House of Hope and CLOVER has been going on for many years. Can you talk us through where it all started?
15 years ago, I recall clearly receiving a phone call, thank God for mobile phones then, and being asked what was the single biggest need in CHOC. And I said, a home away from home for the parents and children from out of town to stay. And that's where it started. That was followed up with a sit down, have a cup of tea, let's talk about it with Marcello.
Marcelo, tell me about the partnership between CHOC and CLOVER.
Okay, the partnership between CLOVER and CHOC started 15 years ago, more or less, when CLOVER looking for a social cause that could help here in South Africa. And at that time we found the guys from CHOC. You learn about everything they're doing in the country. We were amazed by what they're doing in the country, help the children with cancer, but also not only help after identify the cancer, but also to identify the cancer, that is a very important thing to do in the country. And then we decided to invest very hard with CHOC to build this infrastructure of house across the country. The house where the kids can stay when they're under treatment. So, very happy because now here this is our 6th house, and we'll come to next year for the 7th one. So, thank you very much for you guys, and also CHOC for this long journey and beautiful journey help the children with cancer in South Africa.
Edith, CLOVER has been with CHOC for the past 15 years. Tell us what makes CLOVER NutriKids such a perfect fit brand for the CHOC House of Hope.
This is a natural fit to CLOVER NutriKids. I mean, the brand stands for way better nutrition, growing healthy kids, and CHOC was it was a perfect choice.
How can people at home get involved?
People at home can get involved by purchasing any of the NutriKids products. And NutriKids has a variety of products that kids at home and moms can enjoy. We've got NutriKids yogurt, NutriKids juices, ready-to-drink milk, as well as NutriKids powder. So with every product that you buy, we will share some proceedings with CHOC for a new House of Hope.
The 6-bedroom CHOC home Pretoria had major renovations to benefit children receiving treatment. With 1 in 408 kids likely to get cancer, these homes make a difference in how many of them survive.
So let me start with where we started with our thinking. We are part of CCI, Childhood Cancer International, and through that we are very aware of the fact that in the developed world, the survivors of childhood cancer are up to 70, 80 and 90% in certain countries. And we wanted to make sure that we get that in South Africa too. So about 7 years ago, we embarked on this training crusade, really, teaching and training our traditional healers about the symptoms of childhood cancer in this process. What we've done, where before our survival rate was just under 50%, we can now safely say that we've increased the rate to 55%, so it's slowly going up. We still need to do a lot of work, and we hope with the support that we get from our communities at large that we can keep on with this work and keep on keeping more than just hope alive.
Creating awareness are ambassadors like Jessica Nkosi and parents of childhood cancer survivors like Melissa Kruger.
Melissa, I can't even say Melissa. I almost want to just call you Seth's mom because he's such a superhero. How has Seth changed your life and the lives of others?
So I really believe through this journey as being quite a struggle. We've looked at the positive elements that we could and really embraced how we could carry this and especially awareness forward to help other families, and how incredible a little 6-year-old, now 7-year-old, has embraced that himself and really recognized how he can make a difference through his telling his own story. And I think coming from him is so much more impactful than when I tell him.
My family has been directly affected by cancer. I lost my father to cancer, and I was the one, who was his caregiver and taking care of him after each and every chemo session. So I saw exactly what it does to the family when someone is affected. And I have a real passion for children, and just the fact that kids can be affected by cancer in such a horrible way. I want to raise awareness to detecting it early. The fact that these kids can be taken care of here wherever they live in the world. They can come to a CHOC house and be cured eventually is why I do this.
This was such a heartwarming day at the CHOC House of Hope in Pretoria. We do definitely need more houses of hope across South Africa. Now, if you want to contribute to this, make sure that you buy NutriKids products. For more information on how you can add hope, make sure that you visit the Clover website.
And while you're doing that, also remember to tune in to Afternoon Express this afternoon, because together with Clover, we are all raising money for a new NutriKids CHOC home in Port Elizabeth.
Spreading the love, spreading the cheer and the goodness this festive season with the CHOC Festive Fundraiser. To make a pledge of your own, make sure to visit backabuddy.co.za and SnapScan, Zapper or EFT.
Every day, brave young kids around our country fight their own private battle against cancer. To show them that other kids and families have got their back, a portion of the proceeds from every NutriKids product sold will go to secure the next CLOVER NUTRIKIDS CHOC home in Port Elizabeth. A support base where children undergoing treatment and their families are accommodated, supported and given a fighting chance against cancer.